What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Plowcraft video here, of course, on the Plowcraft server. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome. I'm just out flying around, you know, killing some time, having a good old time. There's my original hobbit hole, obviously the mob farm, sugarcane farm, sponsored by John Deere, of course. Not really, but you know, it's funny. And if you guys have been watching the streams, which if you haven't been watching the Minecraft streams and you like this series, you definitely need to watch the Minecraft videos, the Minecraft streams, I should say, because we built something over here. We built something real spectacular over here, and that would be my sorter. My sorting system is over here. This is the first time I'm filming for YouTube since we've purchased this, since we built this. It is a 128 item sorter. It's so far, you can't see the other end. Basically, the bottom row of the chest is one item. The next row of chest is another item. There's a 64 in each line. And sorting system, am I right? Pretty cool. It's not quite done down here. We need some more coral and stuff to kind of pretty it up. There are a lot of slots that don't have anything, hence the empty item frames. But that's not what this video is about. The video is about getting the stuff here. Moving stuff to here to be sorted. This is my storage system on this season. This is what I'm gonna have, and my mind's really far away that way. So I don't know why I chose to build here, but you know, it's really cool underwater. I mean, you swim. We are swimming right now to get items in and out of our sorter. There's just something kind of neat about that. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. And then the other day on stream, we built a 64 furnace, furnace array over here as well. It's not quite functional yet, but that's kind of a little bit. We're probably not going to work on that today. But anyway, today's goal is to move items here. And let's see, let me run through how we fill the sorter. Right now, there is this chest right here. That is your input chest right there. We can put some cobblestone in there. Why not? There's also some shulker boxes here from when I was moving some stuff over here. Those items will filter back into this item elevator, which also, if you notice, oh, there's a minecart back there too. Okay, so item elevator goes up, fills the sorter. That is our junk chest for right now, and yeah, it'll sort that stone out. The stone's going right into one of these. Right on the, actually, it's this first one on the end. That's where that stone is going right now. So we need to get items from our mine all the way here, because if I'm mining, I don't want to have to run over here and offload or fly over here and unload and come back. I don't want to do that. So what we have going on here, guys, is we started this the other day on stream as well. We started this on stream. I've been doing a lot of work on stream here around the place. And this is the back of the furnaces, obviously. There's kind of some wasted space back here, but I could definitely put something in. I just don't know what. So, you know, you need your 3 lines eventually. This line goes to the... That's an unloading line, basically. That is the... Hey, it's already been smelted. There's not even a minecart on there yet, but it'll take the stuff from the furnaces out, and it'll put it into the sorter. And then these 2 lines today we're not going to worry about. What we're going to worry about today is this right here. This is a kind of a, I want to call this a pre-sorter or a pre-filter. Pre-filter. That's what I want to call this right here, is my pre-filter. And what this is going to accomplish is stuff that's coming from the mine will get sorted out here that gets smelted. So eventually this chest right here, okay, will be connected to, which line is it? It's this top line here. This top line here. So this line here needs to get connected to that chest. Items need to move. So basically what we're going to separate out are things like kelp, iron ore, gold ore, which actually I have some more gold ore on me, gold ore, and the raw cod. And the only reason I'm doing cod is it comes from the fish farms, and I do need to fish again here very soon. I need more mending books, and I just don't want to buy them. There's plenty of people on the server that you can buy them from. I just don't want to buy them, and I want to fish them. I mean, or use my villagers to do that, which I'll show you guys the villagers in a second. So everything that goes through this sorter, or doesn't get sorted by this sorter, I should say, is ending up in this chest, or I should say in that hopper, which right now, that's the minecart that you guys see bouncing over on the other side. It'll take the items from here. There it comes, there it goes. It's going to stop if there's items, of course. Let's see, what can we put in there? We can put some redstone block. So now it'll stop that cart and it'll load up the items and send them on their merry way. So what we need to do today is we need to get the items from the mine to here. That is our goal. And see, it's that fast and it's gone. Bye. Nice knowing you. They will end up in the sorter. So yeah, we need to get the items from our mine to here. And what we have done is we already have the tunnel dug. We did this on stream, tunnel dug, and you notice there's two minecart lines here, and the reason for that is I am actually going to have to ride in one of the carts. It is so far away where we want to go that I am literally going to have to ride in one of the carts going to and from. The theory is that this line right here is where the items need to end up, and I need to make this so I can actually have multiple minecarts come in and out of here. That's kind of my theory. So for right now, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of digging here. We'll run to the other end. Maybe we'll work on the other end first. Show you guys down in the mine what's going on. I can hear a zombie. I've got caves nearby. So basically what we need to do here is build multiple item unloading stations, because I'm gonna have like the kelp farm. I'm gonna build a giant kelp farm out here somewhere. It's gonna come into here. This line here, actually, let's just run, and I'll talk as we're running here. This line is going to have things like the mob farm. All the items are going to come through here. Oh, this is completely glassed in, by the way, and we go through like caves and crevasses and all kinds of fun stuff. Abandoned mine shafts right underneath us. So we're going to go through, the items that are going to move here are going to be anything that comes out of the mine, anything that comes out of the mob farm, anything that comes out of the fish farm, anything that comes, well, I mean, I know it comes out of the slime farm, but slime, that's all going to get eventually into this line as well. And maybe a wheat farm eventually. The sugarcane farm, I don't think I'm going to hook that up because I want to have a mass storage at the sugarcane farm itself. And here's what I was talking about, this being really far. It's really far. So I know from past experience on like season 2 of Plowcraft or whatever it was, our second server, that just sending a minecart this far will not work. I will have to ride with it to keep the chunks loaded, basically, is what you have to do. So not a big deal, honestly, for me to build, you know, 2. I mean, it's just double the resources, right? Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So here we go, guys. We're going to dive down into our mine. And this is going to look a little different down here on the end when we get done with it. Because I don't really want it to be in the mine, per se. I want it to kind of be next to the mine, if that makes sense. And then we're going to hook up all the stuff that's over here. In this video, we're probably not going to hook up the mob farm. Honestly, I just want to make this system here functional in this video. That's kind of my goal. Is, wow, you can see we've gone through like all of our food running over here. It's pretty far. It's pretty far. So it is going to be a slow way to move items. That, I mean, obviously the fastest way would probably just be put stuff in shulker boxes and just run. Or fly. Fly would be the good one, a good way. But I don't really want to do that. I want to set this up and make it all automated and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're here in the mine now. Obviously, this is the hobbit holes up there. What I think I want to do is go into this wall of 10 blocks or something. And then I want to build a mass storage system going up at an angle. I think up at an angle. And then make it down there. So I think that's what I want to do. So let's rip this back out, actually. We were just kind of, the other night on stream, we were just trying to get like kind of a rough idea of where I wanted all this to lay out and stuff. And I didn't really think it through, obviously, on stream. I just like to Sometimes you guys probably know this about me. I like to just go and build and dig, and that's that, right? So let's clear out a room here. When I get this kind of laid out, I will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and do some digging off camera. All right, guys, we have some of this dug out. We're probably going to do more here in the future, but for right now, I think we're going to call that good. Side effect of digging when your inventory's full is you just have entities laying everywhere. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're actually going to build the loader down here. Okay, the actual minecart loader is going to be down here. And this is one of those projects for me where it's like, I don't care how clean this is looking down here because nobody's going to see this but me, realistically. So does it matter? Probably not. Probably not. I need to, like, move stuff around, throw some cobble on the ground. Why not? So basically what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to build the loader, like, right here. That's where I want it, right there. Okay? So we're going to have that right there, and then that's going to come out to a regular rail, and then probably a powered rail, and then regular, and then, you know what, we'll do this in powered rail here. Power, boom, boom, and then redstone. I need redstone. I need the redstone. My inventory's so vomit-inducing right now. I'm well aware. But that's okay. All right, so that's that part done and dusted. Pretty simple there. So what we actually need to do here then is run a redstone line. You know what? I think we're going to do it to the side. And I think the reason for doing it to the side, I know the reason I want to do it to the side. We're going to do it to this side here. So we're taking a redstone signal out of that hopper right there. Okay, pretty simple there. And then we're going to put a block on top of that. And we need some more room down here, of course. But it has to do with the secondary minecart line, you see. The minecart line here that I will actually... Oops, didn't mean to do that. The minecart line there, I will actually be riding in a minecart back and forth, or I'll use my cam account, probably, let's be real. That way, if I'm mining away over here, which I actually need to do a fair bit of mining. It's like, it's been a while since I've done a large-scale mining session, so maybe we'll do a high-speed mining video one of these days. I don't know. But that way when that's not where it goes. It goes here. And then, but that way when I'm mining, I can, like, you know, actually be moving my stuff to the sorter automatically. And then like that. Okay, now, the reason I want to do it like that is I'm actually going to pull off this side as well with that. And then if I put something in here, like, you know, some cobblestone. Okay, so it's going to fill that. Okay, so I'm going to have to add a few more bits and bobs to this than the average bear here, because... Can I not click on the... I want redstone, though. I don't want that. Because I need this other minecart to turn on and off as well. So we're going to have to add some other bits and bobs to this, but that's okay. The other thing is this system is not overflow proof right now. So I believe if I keep plunking items in there, it's just going to never send the cart. So we're also going to use that redstone signal to make this thing overflow proof as well. At least that's my theory. Although, no, that has to be empty to send it, right? Is that what it is? So maybe the system won't work. But for right now, this is what we're going to build. You know what? This will work. This will work. Yeah, because that's... Okay. I don't know. I'll figure this out. This may not work to be overflow proof eventually. But basically, that's all I need for this side. Is this will be the minecart line that I'll be in here. Or my cam account. Probably going to use my cam account because, like, I really want to get this whole chunk taken down. I really want to do that all the way down. That chunk too. I want to get this finished and then push the mine that way. Farther away from us. That's on the agenda, you see. I don't really want to mess with the slime farm. Although it would be cool to have it all dug out around the slime farm as well. Probably not going to dig this way at all. Just because that's where this line is and stuff. Although I could have it all like exposed to glass or something. So, okay. So now we need to extend this up the hill here. And what we're actually going to do is do a chest there and then dual hoppers with chest. Nope. Not like that, although that wouldn't matter. But that's not what I want. Nope. Use the axe. Maybe it'll go a lot faster. And then hoppers, and then... So this is my mass storage... Oh my goodness. System. Over here, this will all feed down. This will all feed down to the bottom. Oh my gosh. You know, it wouldn't matter if I did it like that, but I just don't want it like that. So there's that. There is that. Okay. John, pick it up. Seriously, you feel free to yell at me in the comments, guys. Feel free to yell at me in the comments. So eventually we're going to hook up like our fish farm to this, and... Okay, that one was totally... The first chest was out of order on that one. So eventually, guys, yeah, we'll bring our fish farm down here. I'm not really sure how I'm going to bring the... what's it called? The mob farm down here. I might use a water stream for a little while. Use a water stream to get it here, but that's in the future. That's a lot of chests. I think we're going to be good with that many items. And then what I want to do to fill this is just punch over this way, and we should hit our stairs. Basically, I just want to have like a room here. Just a little room up here. Nothing fancy, nothing special, but just a room here to fill this. So we'll drop all of our items off up here, and we'll... I don't have sea lanterns in my offhand, do I? I thought I did, but I put fish in my offhand. There we go. Trying to do it again. It doesn't work. Burping my lunch at the same time. Sorry, guys. I had tuna melt today for lunch, and whew. There we go. Okay. So, what I really am going to do here soon, I am going to redo my stairs. Because what I actually want here at this location is a flat spot in the stairs. So, the stairs will come down... kind of stop off here, basically, in a way, if that makes sense. Stop off here, and then continue down. So, for right now, that gets me into here, and that's all I really need right now. Eventually, this will be a lot better, eventually, I would assume. I mean, come on, I'll make it better than this, eventually. But, like I said, this is just for, like, me, so it really kind of doesn't matter too much. That makes sense. I don't want to throw away all this cobblestone. It's like, hey, might as well grab it. Just saying. Might as well grab some of it. Okay. And by some, I mean not a lot of it. Okay, so there's that. Andesite. We'll take that as well. Pretty well got it all cleaned up, right? Almost. Alright, so yeah, when I'm mining down here, guys, I can run up the stairs, drop all my goods off, and then keep on mining. As you can see, it filters out pretty fast. That's why I did 2 hoppers underneath everything. And what I was thinking is I need a way to... Yeah, because that's never going to get empty. So what I need is a way to lock that out. Oh, okay. So if that gets full... where can I lock this out at? Because I'm going to run a minecart with a chest in it. That's what I'm going to run, is a minecart with a chest. I thought I had some minecarts over here. I have 1 minecart over here. Okay. That'll work for right now. Yeah, that'll work for right now because we can just run with it. Okay, so there's that. So minecart with a chest. And when that goes in there, it'll take items. Okay, it's taking items. Of course, it's going to not be the fastest thing ever because you're still relying on the speed of hoppers after all. Okay, but that's going to fill up. I need a way so, like, if this is full... Can I get a redstone signal out of a chest? If I put that right there and then put a comparator on top of that, that gives me a redstone signal out of that. Right? Is it all the time or just... Okay. Alright, you guys, this is where I come clean to everybody and say, I'm going to go ahead and edit out a bunch of footage that I filmed because I had multiple designs, and none of them worked. And then as soon as I got done recording, I sat here and thought for a second, like, you know what? We used to build these on Xbox way back in the day. And when we built these on Xbox way back in the day, it was very simple. It's literally a chest with a comparator, piece of redstone, that repeater is extra, piece of redstone on top of there, block, and then underneath down here is another piece of redstone underneath this block here. So comparator will have signal when there's a item in here. Oh, don't mind me, I just emptied my mob farm. Comparator will have signal when there's one piece in here, which will put a signal to here, and okay, so it actually puts a signal into this block. This piece is picking it up from that block. The piece on top of there is picking it up from this block, which is powering this block, which actually locks this hopper out. Okay, that hopper's full, but it is locked. Or is it this one that's locked? One of them's locked here. I don't know which one anymore. I'm just... This whole project took way too long, and it's really a simple thing. But for some reason, it just took me forever because I didn't quite have my design down. I could not find a video on this because this is overflow proof. Meaning... Oh, and I did have to switch my minecart to a hopper and not a chest. But the other part that I've done here is I have put this repeater and this line here, which powers the secondary track, and then this switch here is my on-off switch that will turn the whole system on or off. So it works. It's working quite well. I have moved a couple chests worth of items here since I actually built this, and yeah, I just wanted to... There's slime. I just wanted to put this kind of in the middle of the video to save like hours of filming, and then if you guys would see this on a stream or something, realize that it's completely different. And that's simply because it just totally hit me in the face right after I was done recording. So wanted to interject that into this video, and basically you guys don't get to see me fail, but it wasn't like entertaining failing. It was just John failing, which, you know, is not uncommon. But anyway, back to the video. We're going to go work on the other end now. And yeah, so in getting this to work, we've ridden back and forth on our rail line a few times. And every time I go down this hill, I just want to go whee with both hands in the air. That's what I want to do. Yep. That's right. Alright, you guys, we are back on the other end now, and we are going to continue this hopper line across real fast. Like so, and let's see, I gotta get the lines right. It's this one here. It's this line here. So let's, don't mean to take all that stone out, but, hey, that's okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, guys, is we are going to grab some rail there, and actually... We're going to need some powered rail right here around the corner. Definitely going to need some powered rails there. So put some powered rails in both of them. So why not this other line? I don't know where I'm going to do this line yet. But to run a redstone signal up and around or something. I'm not sure yet, actually. I can't really go up because there's ocean. Like right there. So... Oh, don't want that. Don't want that. My cart line is running the wrong way here, and it likes to snap in the wrong direction. Just throwing that out there. Alright, so this end's going to be a little tricky to do because we need to take it from this hopper up here, and we can't just move this up. I could have moved all of that down, but I don't really want to do that, you know, so... let's work this out. So we're going to start with a powered rail and then regular rail. Of course, let's see, down here do some digging real fast, guys. So like I said, we're going to have a bunch of these coming in here eventually. Kelp farm is going to be one, and oh, there's the there's that pesky ocean I was talking about. Luckily it was in a hole and didn't do any damage, so that is very good, because the other day I ran water all down that ramp. And was very, very upset at myself for doing so. I won't lie. I will not lie. It was kind of heartbreaking in a way. Okay. See, the ocean just doesn't want to cooperate with me. It's not as high as I thought it was. Okay. All right. We should be good now. All right. Be done breaking blocks, John, so we can actually do this without breaking more things. So simple comparator here, guys. Block on top of comparator. Block in front of comparator with a torch. Definitely need that redstone torch. With a block on top of that, and then dust. Dust here. Okay, so that's lit up to go back. But if I throw an item in there, there we go. It turns it off, and the boom turns it back on the way it goes. So for this one, I could actually, because I'm not going to have this many of them, per se, come in here. So for this one here, as far as this minecart goes to send me back, I think I could just bomb it in right here, next door. And, let's see, put a block here with, would this just work if I did this? Very simple. Dust? Does it still turn itself off? Turns it off. Turns it back on. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Alright, let me find some iron and make myself a minecart. And then we'll test this bad boy. Alright, guys. One little misstep here. Remember me saying that we need to hook that hopper to that hopper? Well, I haven't done that yet. So before we, you know, send these minecarts going, we're going to ride in... Oh, nope. I did not want to do that. Oh, well, it'll get to the point where it won't be loaded anymore and it'll stop. Before we get to that point where we test the minecarts out, which that part should work. God, words are hard sometimes, boys. We need to hook this up. And I think what I'm going to do is a little dropper... Not that way. A little dropper elevator of sorts, okay? I don't know if this is the proper way to do this. Probably not, but this is what I want to do. Normally, I would shoot them into a water stream, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to simply use a couple droppers here because it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. And I think that will work. I think that will work. Let me try. That's throw the redstone torches at it. That'll make it work, right? Did that? Okay, that's 8. 7. Okay, and they're not laying on the ground, right? Okay, that's what I thought. So this might be a little noisy, but you know, that's okay. Such is life, right? All right. So to do this, I'm kind of going completely on my own here. I'm not gonna lie, kind of going completely on my own on this one, but I mean, it's not a complicated thing to do. We're probably gonna take a block with, like, you know, a repeater coming out of it. Okay, we got signal there, and then like maybe some redstone going around. Does that take those out of there? Does that make that click click click, you know? Okay, that puts them into there. Somehow that one's firing too. Somehow they're getting all the way to the top one. Okay. Okay, so now we need to burn out a torch or something to get up here, huh? So what if we take like a block and then do that, and then like that? Does that work? And then, oh, you know what? And then maybe that. 52. 52 items. They're going through. Well, by golly, George, I think we've just done it. I don't know, but I feel like that's gonna work. Put some sea lanterns here to light up the redstone so we don't have any lighting updates to worry about. But, I mean, it's maybe not the fastest thing in the world, but you're still relying on the speed of a hopper. So that's where it slows down, is the speed of a hopper, which that's speed of hoppers anyway. So what's it matter? That's going through our little sorting system. Okay, do we have anything that it's going to catch? We don't. Let me just grab 37 kelp. We'll grab half of that so we have kelp on us now. 19 kelp. Go away. Go through the system. The other thing I didn't realize is it's completely silent. I don't know if that's a thing. I've never really built a dropper elevator before. So that's a thing. Okay, so that should be feeding through. Should be done. And the thing that I like, okay, so it is going to keep one item, it looks like in the middle one, but I don't care about that. 36. It should be 37, but it's right there. So that works. As far as I'm concerned, boys and girls, we have a functional system here. This should be functioning here. We know that when it gets, you know, up to the 41, which I don't have, you know, of any of these yet. I don't have 41 in there. The items will end up in here. That's for another video. And then the other items will go here to the sorter. So for right now, guys, I think we're going to call this. I have recorded a ton of today trying to figure this out and trying to remember old designs from the Xbox. That's where I used to use that thing, was in the Xbox days back in the day. So yeah, for right now, guys, this system is going to work. I feel like I mean, it's a little slow because it's only 5 stacks at a time. But while we're here, you know, we're going to be sitting in the minecart. It'll allow our little elevator to run, which should never get backed up. It will allow our little sorter to run, which then again, shouldn't get backed up. And then I need to change that one right there. I need to make this a hopper cart, because this is going to get backed up. As you guys can see, this is probably going to get backed up. In fact, let me help this thing out here real fast just to see. I don't really like this design. I'm not going to lie. This design's kind of weird. But it works. It's just not overflow proof. That's the problem. I want this to be overflow proof. Everything needs to be overflow proof for me. I can always put a couple chests up here in line just to hold the overflow. So I think I'll work on that maybe in a future video. But the thing I need to do in the next video as well, I'll probably do this in a video, is hook up the furnace. The super smelter to that chest right there. Same design. Boom, there. It gets hooked to, let's see, which line is that? The center line. It gets hooked to this line. And then this line right here is going to run somewhere else. But same theory. Same theory. So should be pretty cool. And this shouldn't be, yeah, this is going to get a little backed up, but that's okay, because if it's backed up all the way to here, that just means the minecarts will sit here. That's all that means. The minecarts will just sit here. And thank you guys so much for watching another Plowcraft video. I cannot wait to fill that up and have it run overnight and just move all my items, and it's going to be glorious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.